One of the first mosaics I ever made was a window hanging, and I titled it Serendipity. It was my first mosaic made from stained glass after first trying tile and plates. I found the address of a local stained glass shop, Agate, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It happened to be right in my neighborhood. It was mostly a restoration place, but I walked in anyway, entranced by all the glowing glass window samples throughout the shop. And after holding it up to the light, I was hooked. From there, I continued to make window hangings and focused on them for years. I loved seeing how they changed throughout the day with the light. When leaving my apartment, I would intentionally leave a light on so that when I returned home later in the evening, I could see from the street, my mosaic lit up from the inside, glowing in reverse for all to see. I stuck with stained glass for a while, but then began to explore other materials like beads, paper, and found objects. I noticed how some had transparent qualities as well, and I tried mixing them together with the glass. I developed a collage-like style with each piece being an exploration of color, texture, and material. I loved hiding the unexpected objects into the mosaics, such as perfume bottles, spoons, jewelry, paper, and more. I began showing my work in small boutiques and shows. People were always drawn to the mosaic window hangings and had so many questions about the process. They loved discovering the found objects and how they were mixed in with the glass. They asked tons of questions about the process. How was the mosaic being held together? It was such a mystery when you only see the finished piece. I was eager to share everything I had discovered, and somebody asked me if I taught classes. I had no idea if that was something I could actually do. I was still in college and wondered if I was even qualified. Soon after, I met with my local community ed and scheduled a class. After that, I scheduled more classes with my local paper source store and an artist-owned tile shop called Clay Squared. The class I taught was mosaic window hangings, and it was a big hit. I continued teaching this one class for several years at many different locations. In 2006, I moved into a larger studio space where I could accommodate classes, and I started teaching my window class and other advanced classes that I was developing from one location, my studio. This one project, the mosaic window hanging, sparked a passion for mosaics and teaching in me that I never knew was there. The final outcome of the process is so beautiful and eye-catching, it stops people in their tracks. It's a great project to start with. Another benefit of the mosaic window hanging is that the same techniques and steps can be used on other mosaic surfaces. So if you'd like to make a mirror, a picture frame, a wall plaque, the process is the same. You can use this class to create as many mosaics as you'd like. I'd suggest thinking of each piece as an experiment. Try new materials and designs, and just play. This class is broken into steps. We will begin by covering mosaic bases and how to prep them. Then we will go into adhesives, tools, materials, cutting techniques, grouting, finishing touches, and more. Please let me know if you have any questions along the way while you're learning and creating. Send me photos of your work in progress and of your finished pieces. I would love to give you feedback. I hope you enjoy this class and most importantly, have fun.